Alright, now we're in the small bed that's just to the south of the entry to the greenhouse, and I've got a picture here of Laciniata kale that we've already seen before. We saw in another video. This is an example of a leaf that we eat, and remember, this one doesn't have a petiole, it's a sessile leaf attached right to the stalk. Right next to it is something called a collard green, and it is another brassica family, so it's related to the kales, but a different sort of leaf, maybe a little bit more reminiscent of that leaf that we saw with the European kales. It looks to me like it's a sessile leaf as well, because here we have the blade. It tapers down and you almost think that it's going to have a petiole, but notice that the blade continues right down to the base. It's a very narrow blade, but the blade continues right down to the base. Now really what I wanted to show you here was something that I had also mentioned earlier and in the class meeting, and that is you can really see this whorled arrangement of leaf attachment on this stem instead of being what we normally expect from plants to have either opposite or alternate attachment. And then the last thing I want to show you in this bed really is associated with these beautiful yellow flowers. I'm going to hop in here, but you can see it from the outside of the bed, and that is broccoli. Now I don't have a good example of a head of broccoli. Well, here's one kind of back here a little bit. So the reason I want to point out broccoli is it's the only example I've shown you so far of an immature inflorescence that we eat. And we eat not just, we eat a lot of fruits, and so that's a mature ovary, but in this case we're eating the florets, and we're eating the pedicels, and we're eating all of this rachis structure, and we're eating, often cases, the peduncle as well. So we eat that whole inflorescence structure when we are eating a broccoli.